It's week 9 of the NFL, and we have the Pioneers' creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Pioneers and the Mounties, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy, let the offense unfold, trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
2nd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Mounties offense ready to possess the football. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's a first carry for their running back. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. of the gun. He'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers. It's his third touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Mounties offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as the... And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. 3rd and a yard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll look to throw yet again. He finds Bell. That's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Pioneers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Mounties offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
The 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's their punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Pioneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
We are through one. 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now from the gun. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They motion the slot man left. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try to get here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pioneers will open up a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Mounties offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Pioneers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Bell is the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Ball start, offense.
The Pioneers send out their kick team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Mounties send out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Pioneers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Pioneers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd and long. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Pioneers sending out their punt team. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a toss play, running left. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Taking off, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run going left, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Mounties.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Mounties will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Now a timeout called by the defense. To the ground, a first down run. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Mounties will cut the lead down to 4.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Really nice footwork here with a little tightrope action along the sideline. But this is all about the pass, leading him a little too far out of bounds, and he's unable to secure the catch.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And 4 at the 46-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Mounties sending out their punter. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 16-yard pickup on that one, and that will be a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Room to run past midfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pioneers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick is good. Makes the score Pioneers 27, Mounties 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Mounties offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup. Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
First and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He works free. Right side. To the 20. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Mounties offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game. Now the lineup for the onside kick. He's to midfield.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So, it's a win for our visitors. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.